Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Irfan Daniel bin Osman, normal matrix 09DRJ24F2023. So today I want to talk about 20th century, a revolution in expression. So for the introduction, the 20th century was a time of huge change in art. Artists stopped following all rules and began exploring new ways to express themselves. This century saw the birth of modern art, where artists focused more ideas, emotion, and creativity than just making things look realistic. So, for the historical context, at the start of 20th century, cities were growing fast due to machines and factories. Artists began to reflect the speed, noise, and modern life in their work, leading to movements like Futurism and Cubism. So in World War One, which is 1914 until 1918, this brutal war shocked the world and made many artists question of human progress. In response, Dada emerged an anti-art movement that used nonsense and satire to protest war and society. The next one is the rise of modernism. Artists want to break from tradition and explore new ways of seeing and thinking. This period saw bold experimentation with form, color, and abstraction. So, in early 20th artwork movement, which is 1900 until 1945, the first one is Fauvism. The main idea was wild, vivid color, and simple form to express emotion. The key artist is Henri Matisse. So the next one is Expressionism, which is 1905 until 1920. The main idea was show inner feelings rather than real life appearance, often with bold color and distorted shape. The key artist was Edward Munch and Ernst Ludwig Kirchner. So the third one is Constructivism, which is 1915 until 1930, which is the main idea is art with social purpose, use industrial materials and abstract form to support the Soviet Revolution. The key artists in this constructivism is Vladimir Tatlin and L. Lidzitsky. So, in the mid of 20 artwork movement, which is 1945 until 1970, the first one is color field painting in 1950 until 1960. The main idea was large areas of a single color or soft edge to create a calm spiritual experience. The key artist was Mark Rothko and Barnett Newman. The second one is pop art, which is the famous art in mid 20, which is in 1950 until 1960. The main idea was use image from popular culture, advertising, comics, celebrities to blur the line between high and low art. The key artists in this art is Andy Warhol and Roy Lichtenstein. The last one is minimalism. And minimalism is late 1950 until 1960. The main idea was simple, clean form, often geometric and industrial materials. Focus on the object itself, not meaning or emotion. The key artists in minimalism is Donald Judd and Dan Flavin. The last one is late 20th artwork movement, 1970 until 1990. So the first one is conceptual art in 1960 until 1970. The main idea was the idea behind the artwork is more important than how it looks. The key artist is Joseph Cossaut, 1 and 3 chairs, Saul Lewitt. Okay, for the second one is land art, or known as earth art, in 1970. The main idea was art made directly in nature using natural materials like rocks, soil, and water. The key artist in this art is Robert Smithson, Spiral Jetty, or Nancy Holt. The last one is Neo-Expressionism in 1980s. The Neo-Expressionism is very famous in late 20. The main idea is return to painting with intense color, emotion, and bold brushwork. The key artists in this art is Anselm Kiefer and Julian Schnabel. So the key theme of 20th century artwork, which is abstraction, emotion, and inner self, and social and political critique, and the last one is art as experience. So for the abstraction is moving away from realistic depiction to focus on shape, colors, and form to express ideas or emotion. Example, Kandinsky and Mondrian. So the second one is emotion and inner self. The expressing deep personal feelings, mental states, or the unconscious mind. Example, expressionism, surrealism, such as example Edvard Munch and Salvador Dali. The third one is social and political critique, which is responding to war, inequality, racism, and power structure through art. Example, Dada, anti-war, feminist art, and street art. And the last one is art as experience. So the art as experience is turning art to something immersive, participatory, or performative. As example, happenings, installation, art, and performance art. So this is example art on the 20th centuries. Like the old guitarist is an oil painting by Pablo Picasso, created late 1903, early 94. So the second one is the Starry Night, often called simply Starry Night. Painter is Vincent van Gogh, painted in June 1999. The impact in artwork is 20th century's artwork had a profound and enduring impact on the art world and society. In revolution, artistic techniques redefine perspective on art and deeply influence how we perceive and interact with art. So the key movement like Dadaism, Cubism, and abstract expressionism, and along with pop art, left lasting legacies on contemporary art and broader cultural understanding. So for the conclusion is, from 20th centuries, we know that artwork are also important in our life. The 20th centuries was a period of intense artistic innovation marked by departure from traditional styles and focus on experimentation, abstraction, and the exploration of new forms of artistic expression. This era witnessed a vast range of movement and style reflecting the rapid change in society, technology, and culture. So that's all for me. Thank you. Bye bye.